Fools like them, they suss me out and then they ghost. Girls like me are like a magnet to a knot. Can like a lighthouse from the ocean. I sail them on devotion and so my thoughts. Fools like them, they suss me out and then they ghost. I found a rainbow in the shade, with cities to places, a better one I saw. I said, oh, have you ever loved somebody? Oh, can you even let me get that close? Baby, before you color me, boy, you don't know what's underneath your skin. Well, do you love yourself? Before you come and waste my time, boy, you don't know the read your mind. Well, do you love yourself? Baby, before you color me, boy, you don't know what's underneath your skin. Well, do you love yourself? Before you come and waste my time, boy, you don't know the read your mind. Well, do you love yourself? Like me, like a magnet to a knot. Can like a lighthouse from the ocean. I sail them on devotion and so my thoughts. I said, oh, have you ever loved somebody? Suss me out and then they oh, can you even let me get that close? Suss me out and then baby, before you color me, boy, you don't know what's underneath your skin. Well, do you love yourself? Before you come and waste my time, boy, you don't know the read your mind. Well, do you love yourself? Baby, before you color me, boy, you don't know what's underneath your skin. Well, do you love yourself? Before you come and waste my time, boy, you don't know the read your mind. Well, do you love yourself? Like me, like a magnet to a knot. Can like a lighthouse from the ocean. I sail them on devotion and so my thoughts. I said, oh, have you ever loved somebody? Oh, can you even let me get that close?
Alright guys, so what I was doing is I basically made my chart based on what I learned online. First, for the debt snowball method of how to get out of debt, you have to put your credit card balances from lowest to highest. The next line is all of the minimums that you have to pay. So right now I am going to be calculating how much I have to pay in total per month for minimums alone. Alright, so $473 is altogether what I would be paying per month for minimums. Correct. I'm just rewriting from one side to another. So, here's how we start. If this card is going to be divided by 2 because my budget is so tight, I am going to have to pay $234 a month. So on the first month, I'm gonna put $473 towards the balance and $234 extra for the first card. So altogether, this is going to be 473, 707. So that's basically what I have to work with to get out of debt. My second month cannot be calculated yet because now I have to put together this month how much I ended up paying. So 473 minus, 234 minus 468. So I'm going to be left with 234 for this card. I'm going to be left with 575 for this card. I'm going to be left with 586 and so on. Alright, so I wrote out everything that is remaining. So here is month 2. I have $707 to work with. I'm still paying off the first card, so the minimum stays the same. And then I'm going to pay off the rest of the card. So this one will be paid off, so it's going to be 0. Oh, that's month 3. So then I'm going to go down and once again subtract. So here we are in month 2, 1 credit card down. So I'm not going to have to use that. Because it's 1 credit card down, now the amount that I have to pay is down by $29 because that minimum has diminished. So now our new minimum is $44. So with the same exact budget, we're going to pay $444 for the minimum, and then we're going to have $263 left over to pay the next card. So this one is credit card number 2. So now we're still going to be at this minimum because we're not going to be paying it off in full yet. We're going to subtract how much we paid for this card. And then the rest of them are once again the minimums. So here we are. I made a mistake before. I added instead of subtracted. Of course, we don't need that. And this is month number 3. Done. So then we go down to month number 4. Still with the same minimum. Oopsies. At least I'm doing this with a pencil. And then we have 263 to work with, just like last month. But because I have 287 left over, I think I'm going to just pay it off this month so that I could end up with 0. So I'm going to have to budget and $287. So that's $24 extra. Yeah. Let me check. Yeah, $24 extra. That I'm gonna have to probably take out of somewhere in my budget. So I'm gonna write that down. So that one's paid off. Paid off. So that's already 2 credit cards paid off in 1, 2, 3 months, right? So that's going to be nothing afterwards. And then once again, we're going to go downward and write in how much the minimums are left to be. So I'll be back. So now that we're here and we have one less card to worry about, our minimum has also gone down to 419. Of course, we are using the 2 minimums that we aren't paying for these cards anymore and adding them back into the budget to pay off the rest of the cards. So I'll show you one more example, and this is how it goes until you reach the last card, and then you're going to be debt free, or I'm going to be debt free, hopefully. So we're still at 707. Now our minimum is 419. So we're left with $412 to put into the next card. So the next card is going to receive 412, and I'm sorry, I made a boo-boo. The next card is going to receive 288 because that's what we have to work with. I don't know how I got the other one, but forgive my math skills, that's why I use a calculator. So this is credit card number 3 already that we're starting to pay off. But yeah, basically you go down and down until you pay off your debt. Hopefully this strategy works for me. I will keep you guys updated. Subscribe and like for more, and hopefully I see you guys soon. And comment if the debt snowball method has worked for you yet. Alright, bye guys.